Assalamu alaikum. You are listening Radio Sadai Hurriyat Jammu Kashmir. I am Abdul Salam with Kashmir Update. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference has expressed its deep concern over the massive deployment of additional Indian forces to terrorize the freedom-loving people of Kashmir. All Parties Hurriyat Conference spokesman in a statement issued in Srinagar said the subjugated people of Jammu and Kashmir would never surrender before the Indian military might, as they are used to live under military siege, particularly after August 5, 2019. The spokesman urged United Nations, Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and the human rights organizations to come forward to rescue the whole population of Kashmir that has been taken hostage by more than 1 million Indian occupational troops in their own homeland. Anjumani Sharia-e-Shian President Aga Sayyid Hassan al-Moswi al-Safi, in a statement referring to the unilateral military build-up by India in the territory, maintained that India could not get rid of the Kashmir dispute by such moves. He pointed out that dialogue was the only way to resolve the Kashmir dispute. All Parties Hurriyat Conference leader Davinder Singh Bahal, Jammu and Kashmir Democratic Freedom Party, and Kashmir Tehreek-e-Khawaateen, in their separate statements, pledged to go to any extent to thwart India's nefarious designs against Kashmiris. With military build-up in already highest militarized zone in the world, and on the other hand, so-called Lieutenant Governor of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha, along with high-ranking officials having extraordinary meetings in New Delhi, speculations are high that Modi government is planning to give statehood to Jammu and may further bifurcate Kashmir into two union territories. Pertinent to mention here that in the wake of nefarious designs of the fascist Modi government to change the demography of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the World Human Rights Organizations have already warned of genocide in the occupied territory. In a major development, People's Democratic Party President and former Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti has sought intervention by the United Nations to address the brazen human rights violations by Indian forces in the territory. Mehbooba Mufti, in a tweet, said that the United Nations had to step in as India's own institutions have stopped taking notice of the rights violations in the occupied territory. Meanwhile, Indian police arrested a carpenter in Badgam district and shifted him to a torture center for interrogation. The troops, during a cordon and search operation, barged into a house at Patzengam area of the district, destroyed households and harassed the inmates. Violent operations were also conducted in different areas of Shopian, Badgam, Baramulla and Pulwama districts. Posters have appeared in different areas of Srinagar in remembrance of martyrs of Chota Bazar, Srinagar. Over 30 people, including women and children, were killed when Indian paramilitary Central Reserve Police Force opened indiscriminate fire at the residents on 11th June 1991. The posters urged people to visit martyrs' graveyard on the day to offer Fatiha for departed souls. A bullet-riddled body of an Indian soldier was found at an army camp in Aknoor area of the Jammu district. Sikhs took out an anti-India rally in Nankana Sahib, Pakistan to condemn the attack on the Golden Temple by Indian forces in June 1984. The rally was attended by a large number of people belonging to Sikh community. The participants of the rally held placards and banners with anti-India slogans. And this is for now. Have a good night and keep listening Radio Sadai Hurriyat Jammu Kashmir.